Yeah, absolutely. Something desperately wrong. And the real challenge, of course, is that we don't know what the long-term consequences of these are. As we pointed out previously, is that the long-term studies and safety studies have not been performed, and let alone acutely. And then now we have the other. I mean, you mentioned that the issue of squalene and heavy metals and soft metals or light metals like aluminum and mercury. But then we also have the issue of contamination, the recent rotavirus that we talked about earlier, and potentially contaminating these vaccines. And we have no understanding of what the acute implications are, let alone the long term to the second and third generations, to the children of the children who are receiving these vaccines, because we just don't know. These are actually insert into our own DNA, and we have no idea or comprehension of that. So it is shocking. Fortunately, I want to end this interview on a positive note and remind everyone that we did make a difference. Everyone listening to this most likely had played a huge role in contributing to the fact that only somewhere between 25 and 30% of Americans fell into the hype and got the vaccine. Now we are winning. We also, what I didn't fail to mention is that the H1N1 vaccine was not mandatory last year. That was a major, major victory. And as you mentioned, that is the big issue. We do not want to lose our freedom. So I think we've sort of halted this trend, this alarming trend that was present in rolling very quickly towards mandatory vaccines for all. But by educating the people, giving them the facts, and giving them information that the regular conventional sources were not providing them, that they can make an intelligent, informed choice. We're going to continue to do that. And what I would encourage everyone listening to do is to spread the word, to get educated, to let your friends and relatives know, because they are not going to be hearing this on the conventional media. They're not going to hear it on TV. They're not going to read it in the paper or the conventional magazines. This is truth that's being hidden from them, and they cannot possibly make an informed choice unless they have this truth. So we've got them on the run. They are concerned. I mean, there are large numbers of people who are not vaccinated now, and it's increasing. So we're making a dent, and everyone listening can play a huge role in preserving our freedom and protecting our innocent children.
That's right, because, these vaccines should be allowed to float free in the marketplace like every other product and be subject to the law of supply and demand. That is, that the people want them, they will be used. If the people are convinced that the science is there to show that they're safe and effective, they will use them. If the science is not there, if the policy is flawed, then you're going to have a lot of people, like we saw last year, who took a look at what is the evidence that these are safe and effective. What's the evidence that the H1N1 swine flu vaccine was necessary, that it was a lethal pandemic, that we did need to all line up and get this vaccine. They looked at it and they said, that evidence is not convincing. I have the right to make a choice. And let's make sure that we, as you say, let's make sure that we are never in a position in this country where we are forced to get influenza vaccine that has not been proven safe, effective, or necessary.
Absolutely. So I think we've given them enough information as a review of what happened last year and what's going to come, and hopefully enough inspiration and encouragement to keep up the good work and to spread the message. Let other people know you can be a health evangelist. You can protect innocent people from being harmed and damaged by being exposed to this potentially dangerous process that is seeking to be fostered on us for what appears in most cases to be for sheer profit of the drug companies. So I just would stay tuned and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Dr. Mercola.
All right. Thank you, Barb.